Hello, you all. I am back again with your March readings. Scorpios. I am doing Scorpios. I can't believe that we're about to be in March. I am doing this reading on Valentine's Day for you, but let's see what's going on, Scorpio, for the month of March. Okay, I'm sorry. I was looking at my nails. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll have to shuffle. I'm laughing. It's hilarious. All right. All right. Mm. I knew my deck felt lighter. Every time I feel like my deck feels lighter, I tell you I'm always right, but I do not see the cards. Okay, I have a lot going on. All right, Scorpio, so let's see. We do have an air card crossing you. Okay, it is the card of the Aquarius, and it's crossing you. Well, not you in per se, but it's a challenge coming up as a challenge. Okay, so if you're dealing with an air sign that you felt is challenging for you, then let's listen to the messages. But also, I don't know, what's this about? Speculations of cheating or somebody acting funny or skeptical, sketchy. Something's going on for someone, okay? For some Scorpio out there that just feel like something ain't quite right. Something ain't sitting right. Or somebody snooping through somebody's phone, or some trust issues for some of you, or this could just, it's just something of that nature, okay? Or somebody may have reached out to you. This is you receiving some messages, or somebody may be in your life where maybe you maybe questioning some things. Some of you in the recent past, you went through a brief period of a separation, or some of you recently entered a relationship, okay? Now, this could just be you balancing the scales and trying to get things in order. It could represent any legal issues, or you it could be have been an injustice happening, or you getting, or things getting back into balance. So it really depends on where you feel. I do feel, so now with the Knight of Wands talks about, to me, self-confidence, or someone entering into the picture that does allow you to feel happy. Like the potential is there, the joy is there. I see you being happy, I see you being joyful, I see the freedom, I see the fertility. But then I feel that your desire, for some of you, kind of just sitting. And so some of you feel a little guarded, a little blocked. This could just be decisions. Some of you are trying to act on something, or you're waiting for someone else to act on something. Okay, so there's a little bit of mental conflict coming through for some of you. Still, something has you at ease, because this Seven of Swords card is in the crossing card. It shows me again that either somebody was distant with you, or you was distant with somebody, or you went through a separation, because this is the undertone, okay, in the month of March. This is the undertone with the Four of Swords here, which is saying it's calling on you to have faith, okay? It's calling on you to trust in something. And in the near future, so what I'm seeing is either for some of you a reconciliation happening. Be mindful of gossip. Don't listen to other people's. Okay, now back to normal. With the Three of Cups here, I see you going out. I see you having a good time. Some of you, I see you drinking, or I see you socializing, and I see you talking to friends. This, to me, is the card about friendship and happiness and joy. So I am seeing that come through. So this is just passing energy. okay, thank God, right? And there's a victory and there's an accolade happening. So, but there's almost as if somebody cheated on you or did you wrong, or there was three people involved, whatever, I don't know. Listen, whatever it was for some of you, just know that there's a victory and you're going to come out on top. There's an accolade, there's recognition, okay? There's support around you. You're going to be fine. I do feel, again, messages is coming. You have the Knight of Wands and you have the Knight of Pentacles in your environment, where I feel like there is somebody making you an offer or giving you something or handing you something or saying something to you. I do feel it's something solid. I do feel that the potential is there. I will say that it is a little bit of self-doubt in the atmosphere. I do see that some of you want to work things out or you want to work on some things. I see some of you actually working on some things. And as the advice card, it's just really saying to really self-reflect and take a look in a mirror and just pay attention to your emotions this month. Take any opportunities as a good opportunity, okay? Take any opportunities. The Page of Cups is all about opportunities, especially in the love realm. So when it comes along, just take it as it is. Take it as it is, okay? And you'll know with this Page of Cups. You will know. If someone comes along and sweeps you off your feet, hey, go for it. Talk. Put yourself out there. If you are single, go out, socialize, date. This card is really telling you to date. Okay, even if it feels weird to you, even if it feels awkward, or even if you feel, you don't feel like you want to do it, because it's gonna lead you into, I want to say, it's gonna lead you. I'm just sorry, I'm thinking about something else, but it's gonna lead you into a partnership that you want, a relationship that you want. Okay, that's if you're single now. But even if you're in a relationship, it still looks good to me. Okay, there's something about a celebration happening, a reunion. New love can be coming into the picture for you as well. Okay. Now, some of you, you may be tempted to cheat. Let me just say that. Be mindful of this, or speculation. Okay. Make sure you acting right. Some of you may be looking on somebody's social media page or something, or vice versa. But there's some happy news coming in for some of you, though. There is some happy news coming in for some of you, and it may be through someone else. This may not be happening for you. This may be happening, like something may be going on where it just makes you happy, throughout for the month of March. This is victory after hardship. I feel like in March for some of you, it gets a little better. Only thing with this energy, and it's just tricky energy just crossing, where there's a little bit of like skeptical energy coming through. But starting off with the Justice, it tells me that things are getting balanced for you. And so if you do feel that there is like a rough patch or something, just know that it's balancing its way out. Just know that that's like a transition. I feel like there's some clarity coming, or again, some news coming in for you. Honestly, I'm not going to prolong this reading because it just really looks good for you. You got this and this. It really looks good for you, so I'm not even going to prolong it. And then you have the Sun card as the Major Arcana card, and then you have the Justice card. So if anything, I would just say that things. This is the card about karma, and you don't have to do anything to balance scales to try to make things right. I'm not really seeing that. I feel for the most part, work with what you have, take any opportunities as it is, and subconsciously I know you want that happiness, that abundance, and I see you having it. So if there's any distance, or if anybody's acting a little strange, or if things seem a bit off, just know that it's okay. It's going to be all right, really. And I know this is a general reading, but I'm just saying, you know, what I see. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the other cards for you. This is a new deck for me. So let's see, Scorpio, what is the message for you? Wow, guidance. That came out really quickly. Guidance. And I feel that, Scorpio, what it's saying to me is that for the month of March, you may seek out guidance. You may decide to read, okay? You may decide to pray. You may decide to meditate. And it's really coming through, and I don't know, I'm getting a Hierophant card right now. Speak to somebody objective, whether this is some of you talking to friends, talking to family members, going to counseling, whatever it is. Speak to somebody objective about whatever it is that's going on, or speak to your partner. I am focusing on love, so speak to your partner or speak to your friends or your family members, and really soak in that wisdom and soak in everything that's happening, because some good things are going to be happening for you in the month of March going forward as I look ahead. And I really feel okay, so I feel like things are changing. You know what I'm saying? Transition. And as you can see, I think it's interesting here where you see how this is turns into a book but a keyboard, and it's almost as if times are changing. Learn how to adapt as time changes. Learn how to adapt when your situation change. So we go from the modern, like the days when we was reading books, and now everything is electronic, you know. So what is that saying? That's just saying times are changing. Things are going to be changing. Things are transforming. You just have to learn how to adapt. You see, this person is really at old age, and he's sitting there and he's thinking and he's looking at the book, right? And then the electronic is there. So the fact that he's touching the book is almost as if, oh, you know, I want to go with the old thing, or I want to stick with what I know, and be open to exploring. And there's nothing wrong with sticking to what you know sometimes, okay, or sticking to the old thing or the old person sometimes. But it's really just saying that there's nothing wrong with keeping up with the trends, or keeping up and seeing what's out there, or staying up to par. Okay, know that everything that happens is wisdom if you're willing to take it in and just adapt to the change, adapt to the transition. And speaking of wisdom, we have this owl here, and I mean, if you don't know by now, that this is wisdom within itself. This is guidance within itself. So pay attention to the messages you receive. Pay attention to what you read. Pay attention to what you hear, the things people say. But I'm just going to go ahead and just read this. It says, ask for guidance. The divine will meet you. The divine will meet your every need. With that being said, ask for help. Seek out help. You're being told, ask for guidance, because the divine will meet your every need. Don't underestimate the knowledge or the wisdom or the help that's available to you for the month of March. Okay, guidance is going to be there. You will be seeing the signs. You will be seeing the changes happening right before your eyes. But you have to be open to it. And that's what I'm getting with this card. Now I'm going to go ahead and read Scorpios. This is a new deck as well that I'm going to be reading for you guys. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, Scorpio. I was looking at this card because I saw the word wedding. And I was like, oh, this is a beautiful card. But you see how it dropped? And I'm like, it was meant for me to read both of them. So I'm reading both of them. What do you deserve? Okay, what do you deserve? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desire. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Ain't that something? Wedding. Marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen your love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. So I do feel, okay, now for the most part, some of you may be in a union where marriage is an orphan, or someone close to you, you may get news that, hey, marriage, you may attend a wedding, or you may attend an engagement, or you may have an invitation to something for the month of March. But for the most part, I feel that this focus is saying, what do you deserve? And for some of you, Scorpios, there's a question of that, okay? And some of you may be questioning what you want, or you need to think and really reflect and clearly decide what you want. Do you want a wedding? Do you want to be in a relationship? What kind of wedding? Really get descriptive about it. Write a list and get descriptive. The more clear you are to the universe and to yourself about it, the more, as it says, that once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready, know that you're ready, one, know that you're deserving of it, it will rush into your life as if by magic. You'll have it just like that as you click your fingers. But it's asking you, what do you deserve? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your true heart's desire. Now, this card says that marriage it signifies a desire to deepen over time. So some of you are yearning for something to deepen, or something will be deepening for you. We did have the Three of Cups and the Six of Wands, right? It says your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. So clearly decide what you want. But it's saying that, okay, so they say most people plan a wedding when they need to be planning a marriage. I hope that you understood what I just said. Most people sitting there planning their wedding when they need to be planning a marriage. It comes with responsibilities. It comes with change. It comes with growth. It comes with pain. And what this card is really saying, that your wedding day is only a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. So in order to have it, you have to know what you want, to know that you're ready, to know that you're deserving. But you also have to know, you also have to have faith in love, in the power of love, despite what you go through, despite what happens. Your faith in the power of love. Not only someone else's love, but the power of your love is important. And the moment you write that script of what your heart desire, it's saying this is gonna rush in. This is gonna rush in. Because the commitment, not wedding, let's not focus only on wedding, but the commitment and the love is merely the opportunity of what you can have, given that you have faith in love, the power of love. So, I know that was a message for somebody. And it's saying, don't be afraid to ask for guidance when you need it. Take in the wisdom. Learn all you can. Go through your experiences, because it's going to help you, guide you to where you need to be. It's helping you clearly decide. For some of you, it's helping you clearly decide. Now, if you already have it, some of you may want to seek guidance about your love life or your relationship. And it's saying, what do you desire? Do you desire a wedding? Do you desire commitment? Do you want that? What do you want to change in your relationship? What would you like to make better? And as we go forward, I see the transition happening for you as we saw the tarot card. So I'm going to be pulling one more card. I'm trying to make these videos quicker for March. So I'm going to pull the card. Let's see what card comes out. Okay. regeneration. Regeneration. For, as I said, the other signs, I told the other signs that I am going to be reading from the book with these cards. I want to read from the book. These are some beautiful cards, and okay, so just briefly, just be mindful of like chaotic energy in your life. Pull yourself away from that. If it's not helping you, if it's not giving you guidance, if it's not benefiting you in a positive way, let it go. But I really feel like what is really saying to me, regeneration, with this card right here, is that out of something that was chaotic or hard or crackling, I feel like something is just really about to like explode. Like it's just some growth happening, some beauty happening. It's regeneration, like a rebirth happening. Just something sprouting up out of like the fire or the ashes. But anyway, so I'm gonna read this and let you know what comes up in it with this card. This is a new deck, but so far it really seems to be a really great deck that I'm probably going to end up working with a lot. Regeneration. Rebirth. It says rebirth, second chances, check it, second chances, new opportunities. So maybe some second chances happen again. Remember with the Three of Cups, reconciliation or happiness or lines of communication. It could be anything. It's general reading. It happens for both of you. But going forward with the Six of Wands, the hardship from difficulties, from battles. Remember, you see how this is just crackling, chaotic, but something is growing. Anyway, so with the message, the oracle message, it says second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced, okay, by something better and more powerful growing in its place. The rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. But in order for that to happen, with that Seven of Swords happen, you have to allow it to happen. You have to accept the reality of some things, okay? You may have to take a risk. You may have to take a chance and you free yourself. So take a chance. And that's, so some of you, it may be a challenge for you. It may be a bit risky for you. And you may not entirely trust in something. But with this card, okay, going forward, the relationship message for this card, it says the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is a life after death, love after loss. And in this moment, you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. This is a beautiful message. I want to go back to where it says there is love after, there is life after death, love after loss. There is. Okay. Prosperity message. It says what happens when it appears you failed at, what happens when it appears you failed at something? So when you feel like you failed at something, what happens? That's what this card is asking. Think about that for a second. Think back and reflect on your life, a moment in your life when you feel like you failed, or when you felt like you wanted to give up, if you felt like that, or when you felt like somebody failed you, or when you feel like you made a bad decision. What happens after that? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then, once it germinates in your subconscious, that sun, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start, a more powerful version and form of what you begin to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. But notice how when it said what you plant in the garden. Sow your seeds. Sow positive seeds. Okay? New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods. Now is one of those times when out of seeming loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past because you really are experiencing a rebirth. Protection message. Endings come in many forms, and now is the time to stop holding on to what must die. So if you gotta let something go, let something go. If you gotta let something go for something new to come in, this message and this card is saying, guess what? Let it go. Because the new is gonna come in and it's gonna be so much better than what you was holding on to. Because what you thought was a loss is actually gonna be a win. Okay. Now, so it says, so that something better can take its place. Nature's cycles include disease, decay, death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. There is no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever you're carrying, let it go. You're about to be reborn. So the month of March is a rebirth, a rejuvenation. It's about letting go. It's about accepting what's about to happen. Okay, it's about reflection, new opportunities, change, growth. And remember, when I pass these messages to you, and it could be predictions and all, but remember that it starts with self. It starts with yourself as well. Whatever old, let go of the old. Be ready for the new. And don't be afraid to ask for guidance. Okay? And when this does happen, use this to help guide you forward, going forward. What can I do differently? What have I learned? So these are the messages for you, and you will have a blessed March. And keep me updated as always, and thank you so much for your support.